Yellow. It is your host, aka Tobias Hendrickson here, and today I will be explaining to you, since I recently got top 4 at Beat Knuckle number 58 last week, I believe it was, with Jeffry Mcwild, that although he is a character that back in March got like 24 buffs minimum, and only 2 to 3 nerfs here and there, he is still, in my opinion, an underpicked character for all to enjoy. Yes, I've seen people like Hema actually switch from Jean Kujo to Jeffry, which is actually very shocking in my opinion. It's still sad that I don't see many Jeffry players understand the pure potential that is Jeffry Mcwild, and I'm actually scared what will happen when Adam Yuki returns, considering he's the Jeffry player of the entire world practically. So let me just get into these settings here. I think it's this. No, this. Okay, hang on. So commonly with Jeffry Mcwild here, what most Jeffry Mcwild players understand is that with the buffs nowadays, there's this move here. You see? Now. In a certain distances, it shows 14, but the most common scenario is that it's a plus 13 move on block. So the only thing you can do, since he doesn't have a 13 frame startup attack of some sort, is the following PK combination. Sometimes, since like this distance exists, you can do something like 4 KP or 6 PP, like that, for example. Reasonable stuff, right? However, if you have this as like a traditional counter hit, that's 17 frames up close minimum. And you know what 17 frames? The 6K technique, a legendary technique of Jeffry Mcwild's, to make sure you get a minimum half life bar shenanigan combinations, big life bar combo, big half life bar combo like this. See, 137 damage for the most classical combo without the wall. If there is no wall combo or ring out combo suitable, 137 damage. Classic shenanigans for Jeffry Mcwild here. Now, if there is a wall, it's still 133 damage, and then you get the wall, and then you can do like your classical ground throws, which will be like additional damage here and there of at least 20, 30, depending on what kind of throw you're trying to do. If you get a stomp that's still like 10, 15, still gargantuan damage because it's Jeffry Mcwild, my personal favorite character of all fighting games. Now let's go into some other things that not a lot of Jeffries I know actually do. First off, we'll go into this move, the 1P plus K. Now on hit, normal hit, it knocks down and does 24 damage on normal hit, but the best part about it is actually when it gets guarded. Yes, it's plus 2 on block, but you also get a bunch of options too, like on block you can get into a punch, which is -5, so you can do like some actual, what's it called, fuzzy guarding? Yeah, fuzzy guarding, thank you. Or you can do a half circular sweep that does 40 damage, very nice. Or you can go for a ground, 60 damage worth, very long ground, straight to the ground, very nice. That's Pankration, but not the purest of it, because he's kind of a monstrous kind of Pankration fighter, so to speak. So it is what it is, you know what I mean? The character's really nice. I like this. Now another technique that's very interesting is half circle back punch. This technique, it's -7 on block, as you can see here, but in normal hit scenarios it's +5 on hit. Now that might be a lot to some people. You can definitely go for 4KP, because it's 14 frames and the fastest move is 11, so you should be good. I mean, fastest strike is 11, but on counter hit, that's where the real stuff happens, real good stuff. It's +15 on counter hit. Now you know what's 15 frames? This move. Really good move. And what do you get after that move, this move here? If you hit it, a grab, thrown away. Ha 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 ha. The choke slam that they added in the March update. Now, keep in mind, I only joined the game in January of last year, like a month before Revo actually got released. So doing this into this is really nice. It's a guaranteed combo on counter hit, gives you 96 damage, very nice. Well, that move's pretty good too to stop some Vanessa stuff, but we're not talking about that right now. Boom, boom, and thrown away. Ha ha ha. You are dead now. Ha 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 ha. See, a stomp. 142 on stomp if you don't tech. Pretty cool, pretty cool. But yeah, that is my point. This move on counter hit, it's a half circular high. Very nice half circular high that tracks the front of the body, also like this, kind of. Not as big damage as the other move, but it is a lot faster because this is 24 frames. This is 18 frames. That's 6 more frames. That's a 1/10 of a second faster in this game. A 1/10 of a second faster does mean a lot for someone that's trying to dodge this direction and stuff. Like, if you're catching someone trying to dodge this direction, pretty good. 21 frames in this area, and 24 frames this area, and only a 1 damage difference also means a lot to those that actually play this game as well. It depends on the opponent, or the Jeffry player, I mean, I apologize. But still, boom into boom. Very nice stuff. But yeah, that's the 3 very nice moves I wanted to show you in terms of tips and tricks and stuff. This, and this. Keep these in mind, but only in those specific scenarios. This on counter hit or block, this on block, and this on counter hit. Very good stuff. Keep that in mind. Remember the red sparks, ladies and gentlemen. Get your 96 damage in whenever you see this on counter hit. Alright? Get your 96 damage in. Have a good day, bye bye now.